Super quick video, but if you are someone who is launching their own business and they're looking to figure out who they should be working with, i.e., their ICP, which is your ideal client persona, the one thing that you need to bear in mind and the one thing that you need to consider is if there is competition within your niche. And this is incredibly important because I assure you, you do not want to be in any form of business where there is no competition. Like, don't get me wrong, I heard the whole thing of the only competition is myself and all that sort of stuff. I get it. But in the grand scheme of things, you do not want to be in a room with no one in it. And when I mean that, you don't want to be in a position where you are offering a service that no one cares about, no one's interested in, or no one is actually selling already, because that part is incredibly important. And just for context, with myself, I work with fractional CFOs and independent finance leaders with building a predictable pipeline system for them. And I do that through the aspects of building their brand authority, which is their personal brand, their business brand, and their campaign brand. And the whole idea of doing that is to allow them to become more visible and credible to their desired target audience. So they no longer need to be relying solely on referrals. Because when you are at the mercy of referrals, you are at the mercy of someone else putting in a good word for you to say that you are good at what you do, rather than being able to develop your own systems or generating your own leads and getting your own clients per se. So that is what I do, and that's what I work, who I work with. But what I done initially, just to validate the actual idea of working with this particular sector per se, is if there were other people doing similar things to what I'm doing. And when I discovered that there was a number of people who were doing the same thing to that particular ICP, that made me realize that I am in the right place. Because if I looked around and there was no one that was selling to this particular ICP with that particular offering of building a predictable pipeline system or building a system in general that can help them to generate more leads rather than just relying solely on referrals, then it means that there hasn't been anyone else that has validated this offer. And now I have a whole separate list of competitors that I can actually just track, and I follow their content as well, and I get inspired by the work that they're doing. Some of them I've even reached out to and had a couple conversations with them in relation to potentially partnering up or anything like that, because it's a big world out there. Trust me, it is a big world out there. And just because someone may be offering a similar service to you doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it. They are not you. You will have a different offering that you can provide that makes it unique to you in comparison to someone else. And when it comes down to that, yes, you have your business, but then really and truly it's based on you and your brand, your personal brand, that allows people to want to work with you compared to someone else. The business brand obviously plays its part down to what the actual offering is, what the offer looks like, how much it costs, all that sort of stuff. But give or take, if something is very much similar and the same, people are going to go off by the person who they like the most, or the person that they just feel is someone that they can relate to a bit more, or someone that they feel like they can work together with more efficiently and effectively. So with that in mind, you do not want to be in a position where you have gone so hard in building out your business and your offering and your particular audience, knowing that no one is looking to do the same or has done the same, because you need that proof of concept through other people that validates like what you are doing is actually a good way to go about things and working through that side. And it was only through me actively going through LinkedIn, for example, and looking at various different people offering similar services to myself, where I realized, okay, you know what, I'm actually in a good place to be offering my services here, because there's proof of concept with numbers of people doing similar things in different countries as well. So then that just validates the actual idea that what I have to offer is something that is more likely to be purchased by the ICP in question. So that's it for this video. Just a short one. That's something that I just thought that will be interesting to share. If this was relevant for you, please comment and let me know. Make sure that you like as well. Make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel, and make sure that you check out the 4 Stages of Brand Authority website, where you can get access to the Masterclass series as well, alongside the playbook, where you can download that for free add that into your AI tools like ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini, and use that as you are going through the masterclass in order to establish what stage you are at and how to continue to build your brand authority to the point where it makes you more visible and credible to your desired target audience to generate more revenue generating opportunities for yourself. So that's it for today. As mentioned, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace out. Look after yourself.